everybody. Thank you for your patience. All right. Let's see. I guess I got to move this back just a little bit more. Glad I had the lid on that. All right. So. There we go. All right. And I also have the camera, so you have proof of life going on here. The fact that I look okay, hopefully. It's a little dark here, but otherwise I got kind of like a blinding light on me. Alrighty, let me see. I believe I did bring that up. Hi, Gwen. Good to see you on here. All right, so I have 3 sets of moves bagged up. I believe we start on 13. So that's what we're doing now. I did finally run across one on the 4th move that I was bagging up. I was missing a part. I can probably make do. It's one of the ones where you can do the same thing with 2 individual parts. Let's see. There we go. I'll just go ahead and feed these out on the side here. Now, today was at least semi-productive. I was able to take the 2nd of the 3 online courses for my Constable Continuing Education, and I did get some constable work done. I served a civil and 2 landlord tenants, so we're doing pretty good. Yeah, hey, it looks like we've got a decent amount of people on. We got, 7 people on Twitter, 2 people on YouTube. Yeah, it looks like I need to get my hair trimmed again. It gets long, it pulls flat, and my hair is, I have a fair amount of it, but it's very fine hair. All right, so I'm going to start from the back end and work my way forward. Got 4 of these here. All right. Be careful on here not to push too hard, or it just kind of knocks the whole thing off. So, I did get the birthday stream rescheduled. Sent out notices to everybody I'd sent out before that I was having to reschedule it. Looks like maybe a few more people can attend it for the new time than could the old, which is a good thing because it's fun to have people here. All right, and one there, there, and 2 by 3 on each end, and 2 by 2 on the other ends. So I think I'm probably going to wind up getting this done before the birthday stream. So I'm thinking I might get like a regular Lego set or something along those lines that's not too overly complex to build for the birthday stream. We'll have to see how it goes. All right, and 2 2x4s. One there. One there. And I'm not sure how long this stream is going to go. Might be able to work my way through all the ones I've bagged up. Might not. We'll have to see how it goes. All right. And that there. There. And 2 more 2x4s. And that's the front gate section, I believe. All right. What else needs to be done? Okay. We have 6 1x2s going on top of the railing sections in here. All right. Let's see what else is going on. Double check here. I might be 1 set short. these, they might, because it looks like they're 3 high, but I could be wrong on that. No, it does look like there's 3 standing up there, and it's only 2. Yep, looks like I missed it from last time around, so I need 6 more. The 1x2s. I don't know how I missed them. Let's see. 1. 2. Been listening to a YouTube thing where somebody's kind of like recapping World War Z book, and they're going with the book, not the movie. And it really feels derivative. So I think I'm stopping at episode 3 of it, just because it's like I read the book, and they're not really adding a whole lot of analysis or commentary on it. So, all right, that looks like that's the right height now to match move 13. All right, let's see what else do we have here. That's comfort zone 15 here. All right, so I got those. All right, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So, all right. Yeah, I think I missed. I don't know if I missed a move here. I think I see what's going on here. I was reading move 13, but I should have been doing move. No, that was move 13. So that's 14, 15, and 12. Yep, I grabbed the bags in the wrong order. All right, so I'm going to have like 6 extra. Let's get 12 added properly then. Yes, Mrs. Torn is out finishing up catering and attending the wedding reception. That says 16. Okay, so that's not it there. All right, I guess I just missed 12, so let's put this back in the bag. Finish up with 12, just pulling loose ones out. All right. I thought I was organized, but apparently I'm not. Okay. All right, so 12. All right. So let's start with the red. Okay. 4 of the long ones. All right, so those go on the outer edge here. One, 2. Careful not to hit these too much. 3. Put those in the wrong spot. Let's get these little ones back in place. And right, so I said I took the online class, 2 out of 3. The first class that I did pretty well was they were recovering landlord tenants and how to properly process evictions, paperwork wise and safety wise. Second one was how to identify people that are offering at not typically expected capacities. They were discussing people with Alzheimer's, Asperger's, and stuff like that, and how behaviors that might lead someone someone who is unfamiliar with those conditions to think that they were dealing with somebody who was either defiant or diminished. There we go, 1x4s. Potential diminished capacity or other issues that they aren't, that should not be treated as such. Properly identifying people that are having issues that should be accommodated and are not meant to circumvent law enforcement interactions. It's just that's how people are. That's something we go through fairly regularly for our training because, you know, if someone's autistic, they don't deserve to be treated the same way as somebody who is just ignoring lawful commands for things that they're supposed to follow, just because they're, you know, unaware that, you know, you should, the courts and the law think that they have to respond a certain way, even though they, I don't know the right way to say this, sorry, but it's basically don't treat people who are just having either a bad day or that's just how they are as if they were defying your authority, because you are supposed to accommodate people. But yeah, also people who have other, who have mental illnesses, you know, schizophrenia, things like that. You know, we're not diagnosing, but we are trying to make sure that people have the capacity to respond properly before acting like they're being defiant. And tend not to be a jump first and respect me and ask questions later. I tend to be one of those that I would be like, I just don't feel comfortable treating that when they don't appear to be that. So it's nice to see that the training backs that up. Apparently my language skills are not very good tonight. I apologize for that. Okay. All right, so got all of those. Now I just have 18 of these posts. So 2. Oops, sorry. Take that down. Looks like I got one other person on Rumble. 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And these also go back in here. All right, so that's it for the red. All right. So these posts get added to their height. Let's see. So since I've got 2 of the 3 classes done, I might go ahead and finish up the last one tomorrow morning. It's a legal update, so, you know, update on the laws and whatnot. Any changes since last year, which is obviously something I should be paying attention to. And then all I have left is my annual firearms recertification, which is on the 12th. So since I seem to be doing okay on strength, and now that I've stopped taking the prednisone, I seem to also be doing much better on not being as shaky. Might hit the range tomorrow, definitely next weekend, to make sure that I am as accurate as I should be. Did I miss one? There should be one more. All right. Grab one from here. I'll pull another one out if I need to on the next one. All right, so that's all the red. I need two 2x2 dark ones. Here. So I realize these need to go back in their proper bag. Yep. I did catch the Lego Law Lumber Life and Libation stream today, which was fun. Yeah. And I think I knocked one on the floor. Yep, I did. Fortunately, I found it. All right. I'm not seeing two by twos. So let's just dump the whole thing out. And put these back. Okay, my hands are still a little wobbly. All right, there is one. And there is one. Those are starting to wobble a little bit. Hopefully there'll be one joining together so they don't spread out. While I'm at it, I'm going to look for the one that I am missing. I'm going to stack here, see if I can find it. Not that I'm that hopeful. My guess is that one of the cats played badminton with it, and it's somewhere way away. But I'll take a quick look. Actually, I will take the two of the pieces it will make up. So if I can't find it, I'll use those two. Yep, I'm not seeing it here. All right, so let's go ahead and baggy this back up. and I will try and sort through it on downtime. I also might actually have one left from the old set. I'll have to see where it goes. Okay. There we go. And these white stone ones. All right. There we go. Two of the long ones. Oh, hey. Let me catch up with chat. I see I got more people in here. All right. After I pull these off. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 2x4 flat top. And 1 2x2 flat top. All right, oh, there we go. And 2 2x3s. 1, 2, and 2 2x2s. Do I have a stack of those out? Yeah, not seeing them there. There it is. 1 2x2. Just need to find one more normal one. Ah, there they are. I did have them in the stack, just a small one. All right, and 4 of the 90s. All right, so that is that stack there. And 6, I did those, and 4 of the 1x2s, 4 of the 1x1s. All right, so 1. Thank you for your patience. I will be catching up with the chat momentarily. Just need 2 more pieces to pull out. And 1 more after that. And it's a round one. I need a square one. Ah, there we go. One thing I might do if I'm going to keep doing ones this size, I might go ahead and get a, oops, let's put these back in. I might get a, like a spare block pack for making up things. All right. And let me catch up with chat. Thank you very much. And of course, you aced your test. Yes, the last 2 online classes I've taken, I got 10 out of 10. Hey, Phil Martin, good to see you. Hello, all from Philip. And Gwen saying hello to Philip. And David Nelson, good evening. Good evening to you too. And Gwen, hello to David. And David back to Gwen. And please remember to hit that like button. Thank you very much. Let's see, we're up to 11 people now with 4 on YouTube, 7 on Twitter, and 2 on Rumble. All right. So we'll do the white ones. All right, so we have the 1x2 flat top here, or 2x2, and the 2x4 flat top there. All right, and the 90 degrees. I have one, whoops, knock that off there. hopefully come on. Yeah, you're gonna fall apart on me anyway. All right, let's get you back together. But before I do that, I'll go ahead and add the rest of these corners. No sense in continually knocking it off. Did I mess that one up? Oh, yes. That one got put on backwards. All right, let's see. I do have... There we go. Let's put that on in the right direction. Then this can go on properly. And there. And there. All right. And let's see. Leave that one went there. And now I can put this one back here. That one's need to be rotated just a little bit. It's keeping that one from sitting properly. There we go. All right, so for these, they one by squares. Fortunately, they have a flat edge to rest up against, so I don't have to worry about making sure they're exactly in line. They'll fit or they won't. And there we go. And there. When asking, y'all like the video setup tonight? What do you think? If you'd like, I can make a poll for that. All right, and let's see what else is for the white ones. I think it's the standard here. We'll do the 2x3, 2x3, 2x2, 2x2, and 2x8. 2x6, 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 and 2x6. That layer and the one below it theoretically should be reversed, but it should work just fine. All right, now I need to find the light gray one. All right, so all right, not much of these left. Okay, 4 of the tall round posts. There's 3. Oops. Nope, that's 2 of the small ones stuck together. 3 and 4. And these ones go in here. 1, 2. Oh, almost forgot. I was able to get like about 20 minutes on the elliptical this morning and did not feel like I got overly tired, so that was nice there. All right, and so I've got the post there and 4 1 by 1 squares. There's 1, 2, and stack them here. Oh, another amusing thing, while I was doing constable work, my GPS kept trying to send me through somebody's yard to an address, and I had to go, no, I need to go around and go in here. When I finally got to where I was supposed to go, yeah, there was no actual path through, so I'm glad I didn't try it. At least I know my relative neighborhood well enough to realize when it's like, it's not going to work out. All right, and 1 by 2, which goes, I'm just going to set them aside because it looks like it's this area here that needs it, and that's kind of random. And a 2 by 3, a 1 by 3, I just saw that one. There's several there. Okay, 1 by 3 and a 2 by 2. And 3 of the 90s. And 2 of the 1 by 6s. All right, so 2 of the 1 by 6s, 1 2 by 3, 1 1 by 3, a 2 by 2, 3 of those, a 1 by 2, and I did the 4 1-bys and the plus. All right, so the rest of this can go back in, and then I can actually go on to the proper next move. Well, the good news is it looks like I get my normal paycheck. It'll be a little short, but not like a whole lot, this upcoming Thursday. And all the bills that need to be paid by then are paid. So it is just a matter of when it comes through, I will theoretically be back on schedule. And then I can hopefully get the shop back up and running from being out of commission for several months because of being on vacation and the like. All right, so let's get out the camera for this one because it's always so hard to tell where I am. All right, there we go, camera. All right, so we have a 90, and it goes there, and a 2 by 3 fits in that pocket there, and we have another 90, which goes, if I like stretch my hand out like that, it's because it's cramping up, which has been really annoying as of late. One of the reasons why I made sure to definitely exercise this morning. I'm hoping that improving my exercise will kind of reduce the incidence of cramping. I'm also wondering if maybe I'm having electrolyte issues. Weight's up a couple of pounds from my low, which is also another reason why I'm trying to make sure to exercise. All right, and no, that's not a 1 by 2. That is a 90 that should have gone there. That's probably why it wasn't fitting so well, because it needed a 2. All right, and this one goes there. I might go ahead. I might go ahead and post a picture of some of the other kits I'm thinking of doing for the birthday stream. Basically, the birthday stream is my way of wanting to say hi to all the people I've gotten to know in this wonderful YouTube world that I've interacted with enough or like me enough that they're willing to come on stream with me. And some of them may not be able to just for scheduling. So if they're not here, don't assume they don't like me or they're not willing to come on. It just may have been a scheduling issue. All right, there we go. That one is done. All right, so we got that done there. Got that done there. Got the white ones there. All right, so we'll go ahead and keep going with these. There. There. Let me go ahead and set up that poll. Just let's see. Give me a second here. Alrighty. Oops, no, I don't want to add the option. All right, well, let's see if I can. Let's see. There we go. All right, so I got a poll now. And don't worry, I'm just trying to be funny. Okay. Alrighty, so got those done. All right, and actually I didn't get them all done. I stopped to do the poll, so let's get those corners there. There we go. And actually, I think I can do this better with the wrench if I haven't lost it. Ah, there it is. All right, so we'll do a, there we go. Make sure I got my orientation right. Do a white one and gray one. There we go. And a white one. And gray one. There we go. Almost there. Definitely going easier that way. And there should be a gray one. But it looks like I had a flat cap rather than an actual one I was looking for. So let's go ahead and get the right one. There we go. I've also been fairly successful at keeping or cleaning up around the house. The upstairs where I do, where I do the streaming from, is definitely looking better. Got a bunch of stuff cleared up, a bunch of stuff cleaned up, so I'm feeling good about that. All right, and the flat top ones. There's the 4 and the 2 and. Hey, Maylee, nice to see you on. And Anne, let me catch up with chat real quick after I finish these quick moves here. All right, and Janask, hello. Just popping in to say hi. Hope you're feeling well. We'll try and catch us later. Much love. Thank you very much. And yes, I am doing much, much better. That's kind of why I'm doing the view from here. Hey, Maylee, good to see you on. And Gwen, to Anne, thanks for stopping by. All right. So I've got those there. All right, so let's get these posts in place here. All right, so each one of these red ones gets a new one on top. If I can do this without knocking anything over in the process. There we go. And all right, well, that was just the right number of those. And okay. 1 by 3. Going there. And 1 by 6. Offset by 1. 2 by 6. Offset by 1 more. And 1 by 2. Oh, that's partially frozen. My soda's partially frozen. And it's making little bubbly noises. And off by 2 and back that way. All right, so there we go. That is move 13. All right, we are ready for move 14. Let's see. That's just the bag. All right, put pieces of paper in them so I know which move is which. All right, that's 15. So this should, so yeah, 14 here. Okay. All right. This one's just light gray, dark gray, and white. No reds on this level. And we are definitely at move 14. Alrighty. Let's see what we're doing here. Alrighty. So on the corners here, we are doing a 1 by square in each of these corners. Oh, this may be a little small on the screen or whatnot. If you want, I can like zoom into just the area I'm working on, like shift it around if you guys would like that. All right, and 4 of the square light grays. And so 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go, that's how the 4th one goes. All right. And off of each face of those that has pins next to it, we are doing 7, 8, 9, 10, doing 12 of these little ones here. They have a single pin on open on bottom and 2 on the top. So it looks like we're expanding out. And wonder if I should use the wrench. Make it maybe a little less easy to drop them. I don't know, they may still be easy. There we go. That's 4. Five. That one did not want to stick. Right, 5. Don't throw these around. They'll probably fall to the floor if you do throw them too hard. 6. Yeah, I don't think that's actually helping. I need more sticking points to work reasonably well. All right, so 6. Of course, I do have to get them lined up right. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And 12. All right, there we go there. Alrighty, and over here, let's see, where are they lining up? All right, a 2x2 goes there. There we go. One of the underlying ones wasn't lined up exactly right. And 90. There. And a 2x3 there. And 1x3 there. And a 1x2 there. All right, let's see what else goes on here. All right, so 4 round posts go on top of short ones, go on here. 1, 2, 3, and 'Get that to where I can pick that up. And there we go. All right, so that's good there. All right, and all right, so the dark ones here we have okay, so these ones go like here, and nope, other direction. They're facing out. I know I took the whole thing off, but it might be easier to just stack it on here. Place it back. All right, so those 2 go there, and those 2 go there. There we go. Let's put that back where it's supposed to go. And Yeah, probably just as easy to do it this way on this side too. Yes, those are crickets you hear. I guess I have a really good microphone, and fortunately nobody is driving by, and the fans are running relatively quiet. I have noticed even though the temps are lower than I normally sweat at, I've been sweating. I don't know if it's just due to the humidity and my body's saying, you should be able to sweat and cool off, and you're not, so we'll keep increasing it, having grown up in a desert climate, or if it's just extra humidity today. Um, I think I did mention it before, but I went and saw the rheumatologist, and the polymyalgia rheumatica that the lung doctor was thinking I had is definitely not even in the running, because that one makes it to where you can't move because you are in too much pain. And through all of this, I have had no pain. All right, so those are there. All right, so the white ones. All right. 2x3. 2x3. Sounds like Mrs. Torn might be home, in which case I will probably wind up wrapping up the stream relatively soon, because she's probably very tired and would like to go to sleep at a reasonable hour, which is part of the reason I wound up changing the birthday stream. Is I found out she decided to take off work a couple of days to make it easier for her to do the baking and stuff for the wedding, and I wasn't going to make her sleep on the couch while I streamed, even if she was more than willing to do it, just because I'm not that much of a jerk. Alrighty, I think that was an extra one grabbed there. Alright, so I have 6 of the 1x2s. Oh, there we go. I go on the stack here. And then this layer's done. I'm actually did 3 layers so far in just about an hour. That's pretty good. Of course, these layers are not as large as some of the others, but not having to spend the time on stream to sort out the parts does help. All the time helps a lot. I'm also, since I'm trying to keep the weight off, I am trying to shift my diet more to the higher protein, lower sugar carbs dieting. Well, not so much dieting, but general eating. And not doing too bad with that. I have added a little bit more sugar back in, mainly because it's not that good to crave all the time. But I'm trying to make sure it's a treat. It's not a major portion of my calories. All right, so here's 15. Let's go ahead and open the bag here. I will definitely tell her, and no pain is a good thing. Yep. Oops, sorry, let me catch up real quick here. Did y'all answer the poll question? Hit the like button. Thank you very much, Glenn. And Amica Fan says I did. Thank you very much, Amica Fan. And Gwen thanks you as well. And thanks to everyone. Okay, there we go. So I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow or not. I'll have to see how it goes. I am going to try and take my final. Yep. So you can tell this is indeed for move 15. I'm going to try and get as much or finish off the constable classes tomorrow, possibly. I have found if I take part of a class one day and then finish it off the next day, I don't do as well in testing, even though I do pass. So I got a little bit into it, just not into anything that actually requires remembering anything that would be on a test. It's just spend a lot of time going over. Here's why we teach what we teach, which is understandable. But when you've been doing this for 9 years, that does get a little bit repetitive. but I think I mentioned earlier, of the 3 classes, I've taken 2 and I got 10 out of 10. And because of the landlord-tenant stuff, since I am so familiar with that, because that's a good chunk of the work I do, I actually wound up answering all the answers on there in under a minute, and got 10 out of 10. And I was not like rushing. It's just like, okay, I got this. Okay, yep, double check. They're all right. There's the trick question, which you have to answer this way to be correct according to what they're asking, because I usually stick one of those in on each of the tests. And admittedly, if they don't have it in, you kind of like double or triple check just to make sure. But yeah, I had it submitted in under a minute, got 100%. The other one, I went back and checked a couple of my notes just to make sure that I was using the right terms that they wanted. Because some of the ones they'll ask, is it this, or this? And technically, all of them might actually be quote unquote correct, but not for the material that we were just studying. Because there are plenty of 3-letter acronyms. Doesn't mean that one they're looking for is necessarily one of the ones they're listing. So 1, 2, 3, and where did that one fall? Oh, there it went. Okay. Alrighty. Get this out of the way a little bit. Alright, so okay, so this one goes here, and this one goes here. Oops, facing the wrong direction. Alright, and 2 by 2 there, and 2 by 2 there, and 1, 2, 2 by 8 there, and 2 by 8 there. I'm just going to put these in with a wrench. Should be relatively easy. And there we go. There. And just throwing pieces around. Sorry, I don't have a whole lot that I'm chatting about. Been trying to keep you folks updated with the hospital stuff, and not a whole lot has been going on other than that. Oh, almost forgot. I've been rather pleased with how things have been going at work. I was asked to program a job that material is significantly more expensive than our usual run-of-the-mill stuff, like a 4 foot by 8 sheet of light grade PVC plastic tends to run 2x3 about like $100 to $115 a sheet, depending on the spot prices and stuff like that. There we go. And okay. Anyway, but the material that we were using for the job I was programming for is like $2,000 for the same size sheet. So we want to be extra careful. Actually, let's see if I can do this with a wrench. Whoops, no, those are not the ones I'm trying to put on there. That's why I'm having the issue with that. I'm doing the wrong ones. I can see why that would present a problem. All right, let's try the right ones. And they go here. Let's I want to fit in the wrench. All right, I'm just going to put them in. So anyway, one of the things that tends to be a problem when you're using a vacuum pump to hold your material down to medium density fiberboard is that if you have things that disrupt that vacuum level, or your vacuum is not all that strong, it's easy for the material to break the suction and kind of like roll up or move and wind up getting like chewed through when it's not supposed to, or pulled off the deck. And you don't want that to happen, especially not with material like this. And I have been bitten in the past using programs that either I've done or I've used from other people, the other people programmed, where it does things like that. But I thought, okay, usually when that happens is where you have like a cut through, where you're cutting down into the MDF to separate things out. And that's where you have the opportunity to like force something under the lip of the material, break vacuum. So I decided that I would program it to where it did everything that it needed to without doing like a breakthrough, and leave like a layer of material at the bottom to keep that vacuum maintained. And then when it was all done, it would do like a straight across cut through just in those spots. Let's see, do I still need more? That's where those go. Okay. Hopefully I didn't knock something on the floor there. Right, so that goes there. So anyway, oh, yep, I did almost knock something on the floor. Fortunately, I did not. Anyway, the programming went exactly the way I had planned for it to go, and the material was cut efficiently and the way it was supposed to be. Things worked properly. It did take a long time, though, for the first one, and so for the second sheet, because we didn't necessarily have a large enough block of time to do it all at once, but we had enough to do it partially, went ahead and did it to where it would do it in a partial blank. It would be like, we would machine a 2 foot by 4 foot section, then do a cut through, and then we'd slide things forward and then run the next program stage, which also worked the way it was supposed to, because it still didn't do any cut throughs until the very end. And when that was done, everything was made the way it was supposed to, and I didn't have any mistakes in my programming. So hopefully my work is much happier with me now, because I'm still having issues with my primary care doctor having taken me off my ADD meds, which I am very frustrated with. But I should be getting a bunch of blood tests Monday that the rheumatologist is going to go over. Once she's done with that, I'm going to see if she sees any problem with me asking my primary care to prescribe something for me, because I am tired of this disruption in my life, especially since I got a small taste of, hey, I can actually do some of the stuff I want to do. I thought I was having some minor improvement, but when I stopped, it was like, okay, yeah, that was a major improvement, and I didn't realize it until I stopped being able to do it. Let's get this out of the way without knocking down anything else. So, anyway, that's that with that. Let's get this lined up and in place without knocking that over like I just did. All right, let's get that back. All right, so that should line up right there. All right, there we go. And let's see if I can get this one in without knocking anything over. Probably can't. There we go. All right, so those are in place. And oops. Hope I didn't kill anything with that. Let me catch up real quick here. Do you guys use CAD at your work? Yes, actually, our primary program is Mastercam, which does have a built-in CAD functionality. And so, yes, I can draw CAD files with them, but that's not the whole that it does. Theoretically, I should probably be using SolidWorks, but we don't have a SolidWorks license where I work. But I should be able to get a personal SolidWorks license for my business, LLC. So I've been planning to do that. I just need to finish filling out the application. Now that I actually have a business name, I need to get a business website going too, because they want that as well. All right, so let's put that back on the corner here. Oh, oops. Throwing pieces around. Actually making a whole lot of progress tonight. I'm rather pleased with that. I'm looking forward to getting this one done, since it was actually a birthday present from my roommate. And I'll have to look through, see if I'm going to get this done before the birthday party or not. I might actually get it done on the stream, so I might start up another one. Also tomorrow, I think I'm going to try and get started a little bit on designing Kurt's braid. I know I've really been lacking on that. So tentatively, my schedule for braids is I'm going to be doing Kurt's braid, and I'm going to be doing Aussie Overlord, Hayden's braid. And then after that, I'm going to be doing Andrea Burkhart's braid. And I'm trying to remember if I had anybody lined up after that. I'll have to see. And we'll get close. And there we go there. There we go there. And these go there. And depending on whether or not they make it onto my birthday stream or not, somebody did get an invite who I do hope they show up. I will be offering them an option to either get put in the rotation or have a earlier than normal braid of a style like I did for Emily D. Baker and the auction for Second Life. All right. So this goes there. And oops, one too far over. There. And I'll have to look at what this one is here, but I think it's actually like a tree I'm making. And this is the trunk. And off by 2. All right, let's make sure that's lined up for the next layer. Pins, I mean. All right. Let me look at the cover. Yes, that looks like it is a cherry tree with cherry blossoms, and it's kind of old and craggy and lots of branches. All right. Gwen says, that's cool. My little brother uses CAD design pool liners at his work. Okay. Alrighty. So next we are looking at 16, which I believe is this one. And this is the last full one that I've got, so I'll probably wind up stopping here. It's been about an hour and 15 minutes. Yep, it is 16. Okay. I'll put this over here so I can see it. All right, let's start with okay. This one is going on top of something, but there's not enough spots for it, so I got to do this and then do the others on top of it. Oh, crud. I think that was... I've got a couple pieces I see over there. I can at least go pick them up if that's the case. All right, so let's see. Gonna need to use the camera on here. Let's see. Apparently I did not get the ones I thought I was short of. I apparently need different ones than that. Okay, so 3 2x8s crosswise, and 1 in from the center, 1 in from the edge. Right, so 1, 2, and okay, apparently I grabbed one of the wrong ones there, and no, that's 1x6. All right, let's double check what I was looking at. There we go. That was the issue. The middle one, that's 1 in. All right, and okay, it's the bag I haven't opened yet. I need 2 out of here, and so the ones I thought I was missing, I'm not actually missing. Just be careful here. Actually, I can just dump it directly into here. And that way I don't have to worry about them flying all over the place. All right, so got that open. Got that open. All right, let's make a safety transfer. It's like a maraca. So these are all textured roof pieces as opposed to smooth ones. So we are starting a roof here. So at least these are easy to tell because it's a bag of all the same pieces. Yep, there we go. And that one goes there. And that one goes there. right, let's see what else we're looking at. I guess when I was bagging these up, I was getting a little tired. Okay. Oops, I actually need 4 of those. All right, so I need 2 more. And these ones go out here. All right. So I got about 20 minutes on the elliptical today. I'm going to try and get at least a half an hour, if not more than that, tomorrow. I want to keep my weight from going up. So in addition to not eating too much, I need to make sure that I am exercising, because it's hard to do it all one or the other. If you combine the two, it's much, much better. Did wind up going ahead and ordering another set of 36-inch waist pants, since I don't really have a ton of them. I actually have the one set I'm wearing now. So I got more for work, and I'm not having to wear the big baggy ones on me now since I've lost so much weight. All right, so the side ones go here, and this. There we go. All right, and 1x2 goes there. I feel much better now that I don't have to keep searching for a part that's not actually missing. 1x2 there, 1x2 there, and 2x6 both sides. 1, 2, and 2x3 both sides. There, and there, and 2x4. 1, 2, and 2 more 2x6s. 1, and 2. And let's see, what are we looking at for the ones that are hard to read? Okay, 4 more spiky bits, individuals. Right. Oh, if any of you have the Audible Plus subscriptions, the 3rd episode of Lost Planet Homicide, written by Larry Correia. Okay, that one just dropped there. I heard it. Where did it go? Give me a second. Well, I'll finish the other 3 of these. Anyway, it was released yesterday, or the day before yesterday, on Audible for free if you have Audible Plus. Actually, all 3 episodes are available. It takes place in the universe of another book he's written called Gunrunner. Where the story takes place is entirely different area, unreachable, different time, different place, but same universe. Takes place on the planet of Croatan. The colonists that settled that planet were going to a garden of Eden Paradise world, except for the fact that they misjumped, and the only place that they could get to before they ran out of supplies and whatnot was a world that had mostly acid for their atmosphere, except for 5 mountain peaks that rose up above the level of the acid clouds. Nice. Where did that go? Give me a second here, folks, as I crawl around on my hands and knees to find out where this thing went. I am not seeing it. I guess I'll find it with my toes tomorrow morning. Grab another one. I do have extras, fortunately, of this one, at least at this point in time. Anyway, so the world is Croatan. It's completely inhospitable. They had just enough power to get to that world, so there's no other options of where they could go. They are thousands and thousands of light years off course. No way of communicating with Earth, no way of getting back home. So they set up, and it's a fairly corrupt world. The main character is essentially a homicide detective on the lowest social structure mountain called Zenith, which is just barely above the clouds of acid. And it is so crime-ridden that essentially the homicide detective grew up in a gang, and the definition of an honest cop in this area is one who stays bought or keeps his gang affiliations up so he can do his job. Let's see, where is that? Anyway, it's really well written. They're about 2 to 3 hours each. If you like gritty cop show procedural type stories, and don't mind if it takes place in space with some interesting mysteries surrounding some things of it, I would highly recommend it. And again, if you have Audible Plus, you can get it for free. Hopefully I don't knock anything else on the floor here, and I can find the piece I need. And there goes another one to the floor. But so it's Lost Planet Homicide, Volume 3, 5 Points Ripper. It's about 2 hours and 15 minutes long, action-packed. Kind of expect like The Wire or The Shield level dialogue. Excuse me. So, come on. Don't tell me I'm going to have to like crawl over the floor again just to get the right one back. If I can't find a replacement one in a second or two, I'm just going to go ahead and continue on and leave that one empty for the moment, and then find the part after the stream is done. Yeah, since I'm not going to go on to the next level after this one tonight, I'll just find the piece. Oh, does that one will work? Yes, that is one that will work. Of course, when I give up, I find the right one. And there we go. Right, now let's put the rest of these in here, so I don't have as many to find in the morning when I have bright sunlight to help aid my presbyopia eyes. And just a random thought, are presbyopia eyes better or worse than Betty Davis eyes? All right, and that one also should go in here. Okay, all right, let's get the rest of this layer done, and we'll go ahead and end the stream tonight. Let me catch up real quick. Let's see. Lost Planet, like the TV series from long ago? No, it's really gritty cop show in space. And the only reason I call it Lost Planet is because they have no idea where their planet is relative to the rest of explored space. Was that Lost World? If you're talking about the show, I think you're talking about, it's called Land of the Lost. That was with the Sleestaks and whatnot. And Dave Nelson, Croatan, like the Lost Colony on Roanoke Island. Yep, that's what they went for. They're a lost colony. Just get those out of the way there. All right, and all right, so this is all done here. And all right, so let's put in the center stabilizers on these. There we go, and four more. They go on the corners here. 1, 2, 3, and should be 1 more. This one I just saw it. Unless I knocked it to the ground somewhere. I don't think I did. So where did it go? All right, I'll just do the other ones, and if it shows up, great. If not, I'll grab another one from the bag. All right, so 1, 'll be glad when some of these have their top joining stabilizing section getting together so that they're not falling apart so easy. There we go. I wonder if I should bring up a pair of tweezers to pick up the ones that fall. Okay. Go. All right, so let's still don't see where that one went, so let's go ahead and grab a replacement one. At least I'm not like starting to fall asleep on the stream again. That was embarrassing the last time around that happened. All right, there is one there. I'm going to try the wrench because it doesn't look like it wants to easily do this. All right, so that's there. And there we go. All right, so that looks good there. All right, and let's see. 1x6. 1x6. There we go. That one's getting stabilized. 1x6. 1x6. And 1x6. All right, that one should like avoid falling over relatively easy for the near future. Let's get that properly in place. There we go. And lengthen these posts here. Should be 9 of them. There's 3, 4, 5, 6. I think what I might do is instead of doing another building stream tomorrow, I might go ahead and try and do a design stream and see how well that works. All right, so those are there. All right, so we have a 90 going there, and the 2x3 going. That one does not want to go down because probably one of the blocks here is not wanting to line up exactly right. That's the one that's having the problem. All right, and so this should line up better now, and there we go, locked in. All right, what else am I missing on this layer? All right, so 2x3 here, 2x3 there, and 2x2 here, 2x2. I can smell that our friendly neighborhood skunk is visiting. We have a small skunk that has decided it likes eating some of the cat food we leave out for the neighborhood outside feral cat. And he'll just come up on the our back porch and like chill out there for a while. If we accidentally open the door and see him, he just kind of sits there, or she just kind of sits there, looks at us a little bit, doesn't really raise up the tail at all. Oops. So we're just being slow and cautious around her so that we don't have a misunderstanding. We got a height mismatch there. I think I missed a 2x3 on this one. All right, so let me pull this off. And that's probably where that 2x3 came from. All right, so there we go. That's the same height now. Let's put that one back up that I just knocked off. Hey, Melee. All right, let me quickly catch up real quick on here. I'll catch up on chat. I'll see if there's anybody to go ahead and send for redirect. I'll finish the poll, and then we'll go ahead and call it an evening. All right, so let's... There. There. Looks like I accidentally grabbed one extra of those. Considering I needed 16 of them for this layer, not surprising. All right, that's the same height there. All right, so that is layer 16. And layer 17, go ahead and make the roof for that. And then we start working our there. So it looks like a bunch of these will be able to get done pretty soon. All right, let me move this out of the way, bring the keyboard up. I'll also take a high-res picture and post it. Do this without knocking anything around. All right, let me see. Let's see. All right, I think we left here. Kim Carnes will tell you about those Betty Davis eyes from David Nelson. And yep, Land of the Lost, that's the one. Yep, I remember that as a kid. Only caught like a few episodes, but over and over again. It was a Sid and Marty Krofft show. Slee Stacks were horribly frightening as a kid. I liked the computers that were controlled by stones or some sort of dimensional control devices. And May the Chromium, sorry, y'all had a guest over, no worries. How are y'all doing? Actually, I'm doing pretty good. That's one of the reasons why I've got the face cam on. Been exercising, been doing reasonably well. Melee Cormier, that's okay. Hope you all had a good visit. Melee says, Gwen, it was good, thanks. And Gwen says, that's awesome. And Melee says, it's looking really good, Torn. Thank you very much, Melee. I appreciate that. All right, let me go ahead and end the poll. And it looks like we are 100% liking. Yes, I can see that sneaky person 100% for the dual camera view. All right, so hey, we got 17 people watching. We got 10 people on Twitter and 7 on YouTube. Not too bad. All right, let me see where I can send a redirect to. All righty. And we've been bouncing around 1560 for subs. Kind of stalled for a couple months, but considering how much I've been sick, that's entirely understandable. All right, live. And customization, add a redirect. All right, let's see who's available. All right, who do we got live? We got Nick Starro is live. Looks like Nick is the only one that's live, so let's go ahead and send you folks to his way when we end here. All right, so that's saved there. And ooh, we've been at it for almost 2 hours, so not too bad. Okay, and it's about time that Mrs. Torrance probably going to want to call it a night, so it looks pretty good here. I want to thank everybody that came by. It was good to have you on here. Sorry about looking over the side, but that's how I'm controlling the computer and whatnot. And Gwen says, yay, Nick Starro. Alrighty, so we will possibly have some sort of stream tomorrow. It might be a building stream, might be a design stream. Depends on how I can get my brain meats to work together. And yes, I know that's a weird way of saying it. I probably should stop saying that, but oh well. Hey, Texas Nana, good to see you on. We're just ending up the stream now. And many thanks for the stream. So we're going to send you folks over to Nick Starro. Tell him I said hi. And wish you all a happy Saturday evening. And as always, stay safe and happy braiding.